Alright, what is up, y'all? We're back with another live stream. Today I'm just trying to focus on passing this account. We had PPI in the morning, so this move was right here. Let me see if there's a 1 minute. So overall, so right now obviously we're still bullish. It's not saying I wouldn't take a it's not saying I wouldn't take a sell or anything like that, but at all-time highs it's hard not to be bullish. We do the data low and the data high have not been hit yet, so and this is data high. This is data low. Yeah, the chart is lagging, bro. It's really laggy right now, actually. I'm really just looking for a 1-to-1. Nothing crazy. I'm just gonna risk what basically I need to pass it. There is. I don't know where my. I don't know where my chat stream. Let me see if I can find it. This is not obvious enough for me, honestly. It's probably gonna hit though, man. I don't know why it's not showing my chat. The first time it's done this. So it looks like we're probably gonna get this long. Yeah, I'm not sure where my chat is. I'll try to watch it over here, but just a waiting game right now. I would still right now take a buy or sell if it does the inverse. Because if it respects this, and it can inverse like one of these to the downside. I think in this, I guess if it were to inverse, even though this is not obvious, if it inverses both of these, I may still take that. Did take some liquidity though. Midpoint of the news candle wick. You talking about the bottom wick? Features, you talking about this wick? The CE it's respecting. On the 15-minute. Okay. You talking about that? I see. Yeah, it sure is respecting that. Yeah, almost right to the dot too. Yeah, it's pretty dead center. I'll still take this though. Actually, I don't think I would. Because I don't like how it's still in this gap. I want to see it go above that. No. Never mind. I wouldn't take that. Getting close to macro time. I would have wanted to take a sell 2 off of this, but I don't know. It's just not that obvious of an inversion. And either way, if I would have took it, like if I was following my rules, closed above here. At the 8:30. Bounced off of that, so. I do believe it's gonna hit both sides today. Just which one's first is the question. Yeah, kind of noticed that. I think it's gonna hit that high first. Because there's still a lot of bullish momentum to the upside. Yeah, no, I see this one. If this is the one that you're referring to, it's just I usually don't like to take an inverse that's inside of a bigger inverse because it may go over that one and then still get disrespected by this one. Sometimes those do play out, but I've seen that a lot of times those don't play out as much. So I'd rather the quote unquote like external inversion play out, not the internal one. But yeah, that's if that's the one you're talking about. That's what I was kind of looking at first. It's just I've lost a lot of these trades because it'll respect this still. But it's definitely it could work though for sure. And it probably will. It just doesn't really follow my rules. It just closed above. Let's see if that plays out. What I don't know is because there's two inversions here on the 1 minute and one on the 2 minute. As much as I don't want to wait for this one to close above, I may have to. Just because it's so much higher. I'm just looking for a 1-to-1. Just trying to pass this account. I want something to happen in the macro. Yeah, that 30-second here, it would have either been a loss or a break even. It did take this internal high, so it could have been a break even trade. I even like this one, but kind of the same thing. Let me see. If I take this one, I'm putting my stop loss as soon as it basically enters back into that gap because it keeps respecting it. It's respecting it right now. don't know why that's not working right now, but this is a good 2022 model if you trade this. Market structure shift, came back and down. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's definitely gonna hit this low. I have a lot of confidence it's gonna hit this first before it goes back up. I think it's gonna hit this data low first and then go, if it's gonna go up. To create equal lows though. There's a lot of momentum here. I'll only take this though if it closes above on NQ above the volume imbalance. There's not a volume imbalance here, but there is on NQ. That's what I'm looking at right now. So no close above. Still respecting it. Yeah, I know, right? Just think about the market, man. It's still unpredictable. We can have a bias and everything, but the market will still be the market sometimes. It's respecting that the fair value gap and the volume imbalance on NQ. This is what I'll show you real quick. I want to see it close above this and that. Yeah, I want to see it close above both. My cat. That's why I don't let my cats in my room, bro. For that exact reason. They would be all on the screen if I let them in my room. See, here's a sell idea too, because it's still a data low. I'm really long or short, to be honest with you. I'm long or short until one of the data highs or data lows hit. Yeah, if this closes, I'll take it. Price is playing right now, bro. Come on, just drop. Because it inverse with momentum, I wanted to see it check out these lows now. And this is like my setup. It took liquidity, respected the fair value gap, and then inverse. Like, it doesn't really get much cleaner than that for me. Oh, bro, this price action's irritating, low key, bro. Let's take the low first. Goes below this, I'll probably put my stop loss to break even. With ES, yeah, you're right. But I don't know why my chart does that, bro. There we go, come on. I'm not gonna break even here. Alright, now I'll break even. Come on, bro, just take it. Come on. Come on. Wait, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the 600. What, I need 20 bucks? Bet. I need like $7, bro. I was looking at. I don't know why I thought I needed exactly 600, and so when I saw 620, I just closed out. I wasn't even paying attention to the account balance. It still gets set up, bro. I'm glad that played out because I'm like, bro, it don't like this is my setup, bro. Like this is A plus for me. Like broke this, respected the fair value gap, inversed on like 2 candles, like that's a setup. But so good trade. Oh, good win, bro. Good win. Yeah, I must have been a little bit more down on this account than I thought. Perfect. One set it for life. 100%, bro. Yeah, it don't get much cleaner than this. This was a little choppy right here, but it didn't close above, so that's all that matters. Need $7 more, bro. So after this, I'll have 150K in funding. Oh, there we go. Done with this account. Need to mark it in my notes so I know which ones are done. And then I have one other. Which account is it? 10. This one right here. This one needs like 3% on it. Appreciate it, futures. I'm glad you caught that too, bro. It was playing around though, bro. It didn't know if I want to take that high or low. I switched my bias a few times, but I did like that candle. Like when I look for something, bro, I'm looking for like a lot of momentum, and if I can get that momentum, that's what I'm looking for. I do need to screenshot this again so I can write it in my notes. Okay, cool. So I need to journal that one. So I have this one account. This one, I haven't been trading as much, but I need this done before next Friday. So I don't know if I'm gonna look for another trade. I don't know. We'll see. That clear close below the midpoint retest for proper entry. Which one are you talking about? What candle? That clear close below the midpoint. Which minute candle you talking about, futures? So tap into 10:04. clear close below. Oh, that I was reading those together. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that clear close below and the midpoint reach us. Yeah. I got you. I don't know why, bro. I was mixing those two together and I wasn't understanding. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, 100%, bro. Yeah, I respect that midpoint too. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Oh. Was that during macro? Yeah, that was during macro too. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of deciding if I want to try to trade this today at all or just wait for next week. Let me see news for next week. Sometimes a big play for me. On like how much I can trade and stuff. So I usually don't trade Mondays, but there is red folder news, so I guess I could maybe trade. Oh, I don't know if I can. I think I have an appointment for my son. No, I may be able to trade that. Tuesday, that's not bad. It's Father's Day, the 19th? Yeah, I think so. And then unemployment claims. So really, 1, 2, 3. Boy, this thing is just dropping. Okay, so it did fill that gap of the regular trading hours. So that gap is filled. Yeah, like if features like if this was not a challenge account and if this was a funded account or the same account that I just traded, I'm definitely done for the day. Like if I win, I'm there's no reason for me to trade it anymore. The only reason I'm thinking about trading this is because I need this done by Friday, and so it's like it's either I get the account or I don't. It's that simple. So, but yeah, if that was my funded account or anything like that, yeah, I would be done for the day. But I didn't copy trade that trade. I only traded that one, and then I wanted to do this one next. So I may wait till the next macro. Just to see if there is anything. But after that, I'll just be done. What's the 50% of this? Let's see. See, the only thing about this data high is it's now an all-time high. So this does not have to hit right now. It'll eventually go back to it, but it doesn't have to hit today. Especially because it's already moved like really far from it. I'm not saying it can't happen, it's just it's not as high probable that it will. There could be some type of deep retrace before just because we're so high in premium. Yeah. Where'd we enter? Yeah, shoot, basically. Yeah, I notice a lot of times price will go to that midnight open price before it makes before it makes the move. Like chills around that open spot. Mark out 612 open price. 612 open. 612 open is right here. Right there. Sure enough, it basically chilled around there. Tapped it. This is like, I'm pretty sure this was an open. Well, this is the open candle, I guess, but yeah, chilled around there before bouncing off. I may take this on this challenge account if it. I want to see it go here because there's a fair value gap right here, on the lower time frame, and then go up. And then there's no fair value gaps right here, so it's kind of an easier target I could do up here. Come on, take the low first. Yeah, that entire move up was news basically. And this was a good trade. I was already off the charts here, but there was a pretty sure it was a 3 minute. No, was it 30 second? Yeah, it was a 30 second. This 30 second right here, even though this is a big gap because of where we are on price. Let me see. Yeah, I would have taken this because of these two strong momentum candles. If it would have danced around here, no. But I was. Did I even trade? I don't even think I traded yesterday. I can't remember. When was yesterday? Wednesday? I know I didn't stream, but I didn't catch this. It was right at open. It closed above, but it didn't take that low. I'm not feeling that. Like I know it's in a higher time frame gap, like the 5 minute and stuff. The BPR now though. Yeah, it's not bad. I just wish it would have just created like a manipulation leg and then done this move. But it's still a valid trade though. I wouldn't say it's not valid because of that one reason. Because it's still in a higher time frame gap anyways. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. It would have just been nice to get it at that point, but it could still maybe happen at macro, which that would be a better time to trade anyway, for being honest. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. It's expected right now. Which I thought it would respect this BPR, even if it's short term. The strong PD array. Let's see what this macro is doing though. So, no. I'm not doing an entry yet. I'm gonna just wait till macro. Cause I wanted to see this leg right here get taken out. But at this point I'll just wait till macro because we're already so close. Or even if it comes up here, it gives me a trade down, I'll take that too. Yeah, because even if I would have took this trade as, let's say, my inversion fair gap, the inversion trade, there was a close below here. Not saying I would have closed because there's still a gap here. It's just, I don't know. It's a lot of ifs. This 30-second wasn't bad though. 30-second wasn't bad because it kind of did create a manipulation leg on the 30-second. Not all the way down here, but this would be considered my setup too. But at this point, because I already took this high, my stop loss would have been to break even. Did you take profit out on them futures, or was it a break even? But good work, bro. Yeah, if I would have took that long, this would already been break even for me because it took an internal high. That's just my rule. I wish it would have tapped here first before going down. Tapped into this fair value gap. I just don't think it's done going down, but we'll see, I guess. Wrong one. Let me go on NQ though, make sure. Oh my goodness, this one has a volume imbalance too on NQ, so I'd have to see it close below the volume imbalance. It did close there, but not below the volume imbalance. I want to see it close below that on NQ. I'm watching it though on my phone. Nah, still not yet. This is why it's so important to look at NQ if you're going to be trading MNQ, because it could be deceiving. Like, I've lost a lot of trades because I didn't look at the NQ chart, and like it closed on the micro but not on the mini, and you got to be paying attention to the mini contracts over the micros. See, this would have been an L for me if I would have just took that based off of the micro. I'm glad I learned from my mistakes, I tell you that much. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching the minis on my phone right now. I usually have it on another chart, but I'm having trouble with OBS in the chat, so I have it on 2 windows right now. Actually, you know what I can do? I don't know why I just didn't do this in the first place. There we go. I should have been done that all along. I'm tripping. Still respecting that imbalance. Yeah, the futures, the minis did close below, but do you see the volume imbalance? If there's a fair value gap and a volume imbalance, I want to see a close below both of them before I take the trade. See, but if it, yeah. See, now I'm not going to take it because it already took this internal low. I would have wanted to see like a close here, and then I would have put it to break even there. Because now it tapped into a fair value gap, so it could kind of do whatever now. Yeah. See, now it closed below, but it already took liquidity out where a fair value gap is, so like there's no trade there. Now there could be a trade to the upside, but there's no clean inversion to the upside. Oh. You're not lying, bro. It did zap it. Yeah, still no trade yet. See, what I want, really what I want if I'm gonna go short is I want to see it tap into this fair value gap and respect this. Because if it closes below, I mean, if it closes above this, there's a higher chance it can go to these data highs. See, it's forming another inverse here, but I'm not gonna just take this inverse randomly because I worry about liquidity more than I do about the inverse itself. So like, it took no liquidity here. It created like relative equal highs. So not saying this can't play out, but it's not high probability. Even if it creates a BPR, because it didn't take anything on the upside, there's no reason for me to trade this. It's just more profitable for me in the long term if I just wait for liquidity to take and then some type of setup, and not just like every inversion that I see. Even though this is super clean in how this looks, a lot of times these won't play out because of some type of liquidity above. So that's why liquidity is like the number one thing first, and then the inversion. And that's kind of why I have these rules like an A+ setup. The draw liquidity is obvious, which like the trade earlier, it was a data low that we were targeting. It took liquidity to the upside, entered into a fair value gap, respected it, and then good momentum on the inversion. So like that trade earlier was A+. Yeah, I think you're referring to, yeah, like right here. You're referring to this one? Oh, yeah. Are you talking about earlier? I don't know if you meant these in the same sentence or not. Oh, did I create an equal high on NQ? Oh, it did create an equal high. Okay, so I may take this 30-second, because below there, that's an equal high above, so that is liquidity. Yeah, it is SMT. But I like I like these equal highs right here. As of right now, it's still respecting this BPR, so. But if it disrespects this, still respecting the BPR right now. I think it's gonna go up. So nothing yet. Looks like it still wants to go down a little bit. Which I'm cool with. It is what it is. I wouldn't mind it taking this. Probably prefer that, honestly. Alright. Took the low. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. I saw this manipulation. See, this is the one I was originally gonna mess with, but when it dropped back down and created this 30-second, and if you look at let me show you real quick. This is what I saw. Volume imbalance with the inversion. I just entered. As soon as it took this high, I let it go up a little bit, then I put my stop loss to break even. Only because, let me put this here. because this was still an inverse, a fair value gap right here that had been respected. So I wasn't 100% sure that it was gonna keep going. So, but the momentum was good. That's why I took it. I'm trying to figure out where I want this last like amount at. I may just not be greedy and just take it over. I'll just take it right there actually. Oh. I don't know why this turned this color. Let's see if I can fix it. Yeah, there we go. It was tripping though. I was trying to hold 2 contracts left, but it kept, I don't know, it went to 16. I don't understand. And I didn't want to mess it up, so I just left it. After this plays out, however it does, I'll be done for the day. I don't know if I'll trade tomorrow. No, I can't trade tomorrow morning because I have to go to an appointment tomorrow. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, this was A+ too, man. Same thing. Took liquidity, tapped into a fair value gap. Only thing is it's an order block too. It did close below the fair value gap, and that doesn't make it like always the best. But because there was so much momentum back up, like it's like I can't miss that trade. Yeah, I may be on Monday. I usually don't trade Mondays, but just the fact that I'm trying to pass this account, and there's a red folder news, so there should be volatility. I'll probably trade. It's coming back down. Probably stop me out right here. Actually, I'm gonna move down since it's not much money anyways. I'm gonna see if it wants to tap into this little gap right there and then shoot up. Yeah, right there. Because I still think it's gonna hit this this 15-minute gap, man. Even if it takes me out, I think it's gonna hit this before it goes back down. It's the 50% of this. If it tests 50%, I'll be out. All right, let's see that reaction right there. All right, low reaction. Let's see if it holds. Not the best reaction. It'll probably take me out. Yep, and that is all, folks. I'm glad I decided to keep my main TP at the equal highs though, because I knew those would probably hit. Alright, so actually I'm gonna mark this on NQ because this is really how I took the trade. Yeah, for real. I didn't go this morning. I'm gonna have to go later or work out at home because I usually go before the kids wake up, before my wife wakes up. But because I got on the chart a little earlier than I live streamed, um, so I may just do a home workout here. I got a gym in my garage, so I'll make it work. Let me just, I gotta put notes in my journal. So TP. That's TP2. Alright, cool. Alright, this is a good stream today. 2 for 2. I got a little less than 2% left on this trade. So hopefully we catch something on Monday to close this challenge out, and then I'll go back to my funded accounts. So I appreciate anybody that stopped by. Appreciate it, Futures, for interacting. But I will see y'all probably Monday. Peace out.